think it's all something sinister, and it's really just Ash opening a keg with his chainsaw hand.
Jacksonville, I love you! I know you do. Hey, I love me too!
It's perfect. It's Bruce Campbell just being Bruce Campbell.
Season 2 looks like it's gonna be like 10 times gorier.
The amount of effort that they put into that show is obvious.
Bruce Campbell looks good for his age.
Bruce Campbell deserves an Emmy.
I can't praise what they did enough.
It was lovely. It was a thing of beauty.
It's so groovy to see Ash back in action.
It is my favorite show, like, without a doubt. Bye bye Burn Notice. Fuck you.
We are gonna do something special for you tonight.
In an homage to Ash vs. Evil Dead, where the trailer has Ash literally chainsawing a fucking keg, tonight I thought, let's one-up Ash.
Something that's never been done before in the history of Evil Dead, the musical in Las Vegas.
Let's fucking take the top off a bottle of champagne with a chainsaw. And then, you know, Splatter Zone got a little extra splatter tonight. It's Vegas, champagne showers. They're an important part of being here.
Let's go save the world.
Just saw the trailer for season 2.
Trailer for season 2. It's gonna be bigger, it's gonna be better, and it's got the $6 million man.
Lee Majors. I'm so glad they got him to play Ash's dad.
Lee Majors is perfect, absolutely perfect. The gore level in the trailer was insane.
Everything and everybody looks like they're completely covered in blood. There's blood splashing, there's body parts, there's fingers, there's hands, there's faces, there's heads. I even saw a pair of breasts, but they were still attached.
The blood, it looks like, we're just gonna have a pool of blood just pouring all over everyone.
There's like just disgusting fucking just ripped apart human meat. And I'm very okay with it.
Spinning tires, scraping a guy's face off. How can you go wrong with that?
You won't die like all the others.
Ladies first.
We have blood, we got boobs. It's Evil Dead.
They're so smart because they give you just enough to be like, oh my god, that's gonna happen.
Now, I've seen a couple of the little Easter eggs. Like I noticed the farewell to arms inside the trunk. Come on, that's awesome. I noticed Ted Raimi. He's a blonde in this one. That guy's such a chameleon, except he always looks like Ted Raimi.
I think it's great that we're gonna get to see Ash's hometown and harken back to the original storyline and get a bit more of a feel for who Ash was before all the shit hit the fan.
Whatever happened in this town seems to really haunt him.
That was the most exciting part, to bring back Ash's sister, Cheryl. And I think the next most iconic character after Ash is Cheryl. I think that's even evident in the musical too.
I'm really, really excited because I can't wait to see the original Cheryl back and see how they've interpreted the character.
Someone hasn't been watching the Discovery Channel.
Cheryl's doorway, slashy, ashy. I can't wait to see what they're gonna do with the images that they showed us.
It's really exciting. I feel like we're just going back to Evil Dead. It's kind of almost getting that whole origin story.
This feels like this was all premeditated from the beginning.
And it looked like there were some heavy, hardcore Deadites this next season. That was gonna probably be a little problem for Ash there.
We gave peace a chance. Now it's time for war.
Seeing him in his regular civvy clothes with a nice Hawaiian shirt. So once again, it's a little throwback to Burn Notice.
I love, personally, that Ash's paradise land is Jacksonville, Florida.
Me and my lady friend, we have a theory that Jacksonville itself is an inside joke from Burn Notice. I'm willing to bet that there's something there.
Yo, Granny. Let's go.
I thought Ash vs. Evil Dead was everything that I expected it to be. It lived up to every expectation. I thought it was freaking brilliant.
And I thought it was exemplary. Run to your dictionaries and look that word up.
In my personal opinion, I think Ash vs. Evil Dead was better than the movie.
Yeah, I saw the first season of Ash vs. Evil Dead at a theater.
We actually had a viewing party at a theater.
I was so glad I went.
Maybe Raimi will like this, or maybe he'll hate it, but I've really gone for each progressive step. Like the first movie was great, but the second movie started to get weird, and so I really liked that, because I'm a weirdo. The third movie became a comedy.
It's got deliberate comedy, which isn't something the first film had, but it's definitely got more horror aspects.
One of the things I liked the best about the first season was actually the very first episode when it set up everything.
I loved it. I loved it. It was full on Evil Dead and then some.
I thought that the guy that was playing Pablo had some great comedic timing, and it worked well with Bruce Campbell.
I don't think it's a very good weapon, Jefe. He had to stab like 50 times.
And then near the end, when they actually got to go back to the cabin.
The last 3 episodes like blew my mind. Even as it just opens and he picks up the bird, sorry, nothing survives here. And he throws it and it just splats in the most terrible way.
They brought in everything. You got elements from the first movie, the second movie, and the third movie, and even the remake. Like the horror is equal to the horror from the remake.
It's perfect combination of gory goodness and comedy.
You know they were Jewish, right?
I did not. Wish you could have said something before I made those dumb crosses, but okay.
Stars themselves has come through for us.
The Stars and Anchor Bay Media gave us DVDs to hand out after we basically drenched somebody with blood.
Before the show, we have a raffle, and at intermission, when we carry somebody, they also get the DVD.
We were giving away the season 1 on DVD and the Evil Dead first movie on DVD.
The look on people's faces when they receive these free gifts were absolutely amazing.
It was a huge hit.
These, I also want to point out, are courtesy of Stars and Anchor Bay because they probably like you more than we do.
If they haven't watched Ash vs. Evil Dead, then they have a chance to see it.
We get people from all over the world seeing our shows because we're in Las Vegas.
Sometimes they have to wait a while before Stars can get Ash vs. Evil Dead to them.
Which is awesome for Stars because it actually puts it in markets that they've never been before.
I'd want one of those. I want one of those now. I didn't know we had them. Can I have one?
We have 2 versions of it. We have the American version and the Australian version.
Just so you know, I bought my own, yeah.
I'll buy my own too. Gosh, we don't get anything for free.
We don't get nothing. We've given them all away, except for 2 sets, which people are gonna win on Halloween night, on our special Halloween night show. They just released a new trailer for Ash vs. Evil Dead, or a new little teaser, and we're gonna go through it real quick here.
And we are drinking Shemp's beer.
I'm here to save the world from evil. Again.
Shemp's beer.
What's the plan?
Shemp's beer.
Step on the old chainsaw, give it a few reps.
Look how fucked up he is.
He sets a fucking fire with a chainsaw.
And he's obviously got
$6 million.
Demon blowjob!
$6 million having a blowjob by Deacon Grant. Bring it back to the chainsaw fight. There is a chainsaw fight.
Yeah, there's a chainsaw fight.
First plan?
He's in the cabin. No, he's in the cabin. And he's like,
Now, is it in the cabin?
yes, there. That's the window of the cabin.
Is it the cabin or is it his home? Is it
I don't know.
actually
It looks like the window of the cabin. It looks like.
But they go to Ash's childhood home, so it might be that.
Yeah, because that place looked pretty dilapidated too, right?
Yeah. Oh, that place was a mess.
I don't know. Cheryl's still not true though.
Still no straight Cheryl. We're Cheryl. The way they're setting it up, I mean, anything could happen.
They're probably gonna take it as far as they can go.
It looks like we're gonna get all the gore we could ever want.
I'm really excited to see if Cheryl will actually make an appearance. It's gonna be interesting to see how I can work what little tidbits of information they have into how I play the character here in Las Vegas.
I hope Cheryl kicks some ass.
I want something so fucked up to happen that it screws with Ash's mind. Ash is very cocky. And I think it'd just be cool if he like gets to the point where he's like, I'm fucked, I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do.
Ash, I had to summon you. Help me retrieve the book and send them back to hell.
Lucy Lawless is coming back as Ruby Novi, and now, rather than being adversaries, it looks like she and Ash are going to be allies.
I feel like I wouldn't want to trust her. That's what I want to say. Is like, stay away from Xena. You know, you can't trust her.
Oh, you need my help. Here's what I need. I need to be back in Jacksonville on my second keg of beer, putting my spicy man meat into a mother-daughter sandwich.
Part of me is already regretting calling you here.
Get used to that feeling.
One of the things I would really love to see in the next season would be them going back to medieval times again.
Last year I was hoping for time travel. I'm still hoping for time travel. It's still part of that universe, that zeitgeist. Look it up.
I think we're all kind of expecting time travel to come back at some point because of Army of Darkness, but I don't feel like it should be in this season.
Since they're not really allowed to allude to Army of Darkness, I'm hoping that they just kind of rebuild that world.
Or even if they went to like an amusement park that was themed with the medieval times, and him thinking, oh my God, I went back.
I just hope eventually, in the 1,000 years that the show is obviously going to run, they go into that.
I'm just really looking forward to see what the hell happens.
I think that's gonna be really exciting.
That is horrible. And also awesome.
Which is everything that I do.
So I'm not drunk yet, but we're about to go watch the Ash vs. Evil Dead Season 2 premiere.
IGN is streaming the premiere on Facebook basically a week early. And so we get to check that shit out.
Oh shit, it's happening! Whoa!
Volume!